So normally what happens, in the old temple, there was a menorah. And a menorah would be 6 branches and the 7th, one for each of the days of the week and one for the Sabbath. And that's what gave light off. But what makes a Hanukkah menorah, Hanukkia, is it has 8 branches, one for each day. So the first night we light 1 candle, then 2, then 3. We add a candle each night. And the tradition is that you start with the newest candle. So tomorrow night we'll light this candle. This candle is called the shamus. Shamus is the one that's kind of the agent, you know, like the gatekeeper. So this one would light this one, and then tomorrow night if one was here, it would light this one. And the next night would light, well actually you start the 3rd one, then the 2nd one, the 1st one, go backwards. So that's a tradition. And often people in some communities will put a Hanukkia in their doorway because just as a sign of this festival of lights. And what it has in common is when you begin to think about it, the couple weeks that we're in are the darkest period of time in the winter solstice. These are the dark times. So what do? We create light. So both in Judaism and in Christianity, there's a lot of light, right? Think about all the lights of the Christmas tree and all the zoo lights, and we think about all the lights people light up. And so sometimes light is symbolic that we can get very dark. Sometimes people had a lot of depression. So one of the things we try and talk to people about in under the faith or tradition, that if you're dealing with mental health issues and things like that, there are sources of light for you. And the miracle, the story of Hanukkah, was in the old temple when they were about to celebrate Hanukkah. The cruse of oil was only supposed to last for 1 day, and instead it lasted for 8. Now one might think is you start like a car engine with 8 really big bright lights and then slowly it fades out. But miracles are the opposite sometimes. They start with just a little bit and they increase and they increase. So each day we add an extra candle. So the oil that was used symbolically for the menorah, the Hanukkia in Jerusalem, is symbolically the oil that we use to make latkes. So if you're making a latke without oil, you're immediately disqualified. Sorry about that, but you won't pass my test.